I got a DM the other day that literally said, Bree, why am I even trying to become a UGC creator if AI is just going to replace me anyway? I had to sit with that question because it is a real question. I've seen the AI avatars. I've made plenty myself and actually love them. And I've seen the fake testimonial reviews, haven't done those and won't. And I've been seeing people all over social media saying UGC is dead and AI just ate your job. So in this video, I am going to tell you the truth that nobody is saying out loud. AI is replacing some UGC creators, and it's not the ones that you think. Is AI replacing UGC creators? Watch this before you quit. If you're new here, hey, I'm Brittany or Bree, and this channel is where UGC creators and digital entrepreneurs learn how to use AI content and strategy to build real income and real freedom. So make sure you hit subscribe and let's get into it. Let's start with that feeling that nobody wants to admit. You're scrolling through and you see an AI avatar doing a product demo or a fake customer that doesn't even exist, and you're thinking, why would a brand pay me $300 or $500 for a video that just took them 30 seconds and could cost pennies to create? People posting UGC is dead, 80% of UGC is going to be AI, or brands don't need creators anymore. Of course you're anxious. Of course you're questioning if you picked the wrong lane. Now, I'm not here to gaslight you and say, don't worry about it. Things are changing. But here's the truth. And honestly, it's way more empowering than what those panic posts are saying. Now, here's why brands are obsessed with AI right now. Because I asked. Number one, speed. An AI tool can generate 20 to 50 ad variations in a single afternoon. Now, different hooks, different angles, backgrounds, languages. For a performance marketer who lives in ad dashboard, that's like Christmas morning.
Ho, ho, ho.
Now, number two, cost. There's no negotiating creator rates, no waiting for people to film, no reshoots. There are some reshoots with AI avatars. We'll talk about that later, but limited reshoots, no contracts, and you can test hundreds of different concepts a month, and that can shave off cost and time from every video, and that can add up fast. So number three is scaling. Brands can instantly translate and localize and personalize. They can even test 10 different offers without needing 10 different creators. So yes, for low stakes, high volume ad testing, AI is a dream for brands. And this is a part that no one likes to hear, but I'm going to say it. If your UGC offer is just, I'll read your script and send you 3 hook variations, that's the exact tier that AI is coming for. Now let's flip it, because here's the huge part of the conversation that gets completely left out in the doom content. Now, there are things that AI simply can't do. And those are the exact things that smart brands are paying real money for. First is trust. If you're selling skincare, supplements, financial tools, anything health or money related, people want to see pores, textures, real stories, real receipts. A synthetic face saying this has changed my life hits a little bit different than a real human with actual results, photos, and history. I'm going to be fully transparent with you. My AI avatars actually have real pores and real looking skin, but there's something about them that you can actually tell aren't quite real people. And I just don't feel comfortable presenting an AI character for skincare directly. Second, lived in experience. No matter how good of an AI avatar there is, you can't replicate being a new mom. No matter how great I've created AI avatars, there's a nuance that's just very difficult to create. Say you're a new mom and you're saying this particular product saved your mornings, or I've had hormonal acne for 5 years and this routine finally worked. Now, AI can write those sentences and give you some ideas that trigger your true story, but nothing can actually replicate what you actually felt going through that scenario. And it can't answer the follow-up questions in the comments from actual life. Third, relationship and influence. Brands don't just pay for pixels, they pay for the emotional connection that you have with your audience, which is their audience. So for that trust, you can't replicate that. You build that piece by piece. And as an AI avatar, you just can't. Now, I'm not going to lie, some setups just won't change. Like e-commerce brands will continue to push out AI UGC creators a dime a dozen, no matter how fake it looks. And fourth is context and strategy. So knowing what angle to take and what pain point to lean in on, what story to tell, that's strategy, not just production. The AI can remix content all day, but it still needs a human brain to decide what actually resonates. So, no, AI is not wiping out the entire UGC industry, but it is wiping out the shallowest layers, faceless, soulless, empty copy and paste content that never had a real story behind it in the first place. But if you are interested in faceless UGC, I'll show you how to come as close as possible to replicating yourself or an AI influencer without cutting you totally out of the deal. AI isn't killing UGC, it's killing lazy UGC. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. AI isn't killing UGC, AI is killing lazy UGC. The creators who are in trouble are the ones who made themselves easy to replace. The ones who survive and thrive are the ones brands can't swap out with just a digital clone. So let me break down the three types of creators that I'm seeing right now. Type one, the avoider. They're pretending that AI doesn't exist. They're still pitching the same way that they did 3, 4 years ago, still taking hours to do tasks that AI can handle in minutes. And then they're confused why the rates are dropping and why budgets feel so tight. And then there's type two, the copycat. They swing into the opposite extreme and they try to become AI. They hide their face, they overuse AI voices, they pump out synthetic content that technically just looks like UGC with zero soul. When brands and audience just feel the emptiness. Then there's type three, and that's the hybrid creator. Now, this is where I want you. The hybrid creator shows up as a real human, real story, real face, real voice, and they use AI as their assistant. AI helps them brainstorm angles, AI helps them script faster, AI helps them generate B roll, captions, and variations. But the heart, the performance, the story, the judgment, that's still them. The creator is not trying to compete against AI. They're the ones in the room who knows how to plug human authenticity into AI power. And that is the creator that brands want to keep around and pay more. Okay, so I know you're wondering, oh, so what do I do with all of this? Here are three moves that you can make this week. Move number one, learn an AI tool, just one. You don't need to master everything. So start with something that speeds up one part of your current workflow: scripting, editing, B roll generation. Just pick one. And speaking of B roll, I actually did a full tutorial on how I create realistic AI B roll for my videos. And there's also free prompts included. So make sure you're ready to screenshot. And I'm going to link that below. So make sure you watch that next if you want a plug and play way of using AI without overwhelming yourself. So move number two, update your media kit and your pitch. Include somewhere hybrid UGC creator so brands immediately see that you're not stuck in the olden days and that one phrase puts you into a different category in their head. Now, I want to be clear. You want to stay strong as a UGC creator, but you want them to know that you are familiar and you're comfortable creating AI enhanced content as well. Okay, move number three, audit your content. Ask, could an AI avatar do this? And if the answer is yes, reshoot it with more story, more you, more proof. Show your face, show your process, show your receipts. Make it obviously human. So, is AI replacing UGC creators? For creators who stay generic, ignore the tools, and treat this like a quick cash grab, honestly, eventually, yes. But for the creators who learn to think like a strategist, who show up like a real human and use AI as a lever instead of an enemy, you just got handed a huge competitive advantage. While everyone else is panicking, you're over there building a skill set that brands literally can't automate away. If this shifted how you're thinking about your creator business, tell me in the comments. Are you avoiding AI, experimenting with AI, or fully becoming that hybrid creator? So type it out and let me know. If you want more information about how to become a hybrid UGC creator, because I want to know where you're at so I can create content that helps you grow further and faster. And remember, all you have to do is get started. Just start with number one. If you want to learn how to use AI without actually feeling intimidated, watch the AI B-roll tutorial that I linked below. And I'll see you there. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's grow.